if I have Medicare, do I have to lose Medicare? Do I have to give it up if I later obtain Medicaid to help pay for my health needs or long-term care needs? This is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, this is a concern I get because a lot of people recognize they come to me throughout the state of Florida. They recognize that they need help paying for long-term care, whether it's at home or whether it's in a facility. And they also learn that Medicaid has valuable, just normal health insurance benefits to cover doctor's visits and hospitalizations and prescriptions. So that brings up naturally the question, well, I have Medicare that pays for a lot of that stuff. So am I going to have to give that up in order to qualify for Medicaid? And I'm happy to say the answer is no. You will have the choice, but not the obligation. I should be more specific, meaning if you have Medicare, you will never lose Medicare if you also have Medicaid. You can be what's called dual eligible, meaning you have Medicare and Medicaid, which is kind of you get the best of both worlds. But what frightens some people is they might have a particular Medicare supplement that has treated them very well, that allows them to see specialists and allows them to get all the prescriptions covered, and they fear losing that. And oftentimes it might be for one doctor, right? They have one particular specialist that they particularly love, and that specialist may not take Medicaid, and they don't want to do anything to jeopardize that doctor-patient relationship. And again, happy to say you will never be forced to give up the supplement. Now, a lot of people find that when they obtain Medicaid and they enroll in a Medicaid plan, they may find that all their needs are met by that Medicaid plan. And if they do find that, again, they will have the ability, but not the obligation, to go drop their Medicare Advantage plan or drop their Medicare supplement to go onto traditional Medicare and have Medicaid act as their supplement. So again, if you live near a big major hospital system or you get your care from a major university medical system, almost all of them will take Medicaid, which is going to be good news for you. But if you do see some specialist who doesn't take Medicaid and only wants to take Medicare, you can continue to privately pay for your Medicare supplement or Medicare Advantage plan, whatever's working for you, and you just have Medicaid as essentially a third layer of insurance, right? You have your original Medicare, you have your Medicare supplement, and then Medicaid can come in there and cover either only the long-term care expenses, or maybe sometimes there's that donut hole that you've heard so much about with Medicare, where there is some maximum out-of-pocket expense or a little bit that they won't cover. Medicaid can kind of swoop in and cover that donut hole as well. So that can be useful. So again, long answer, let me make it a little bit shorter. If you are on Medicare and you like your Medicare plan and you also need Medicaid to cover home care or facility care because Medicare won't cover that stuff, then you can absolutely have both Medicare and Medicaid and have that extra layer of insurance. You'll never be forced to give up whatever Medicare plan that you're on. And in fact, as a side note, Medicaid likes this. Medicaid wants to be known as what's called the payer of last resort, meaning if they don't have to pay a bill for some medical expense because you have Medicare to cover it, that makes them happy. So they encourage you to continue to privately pay if you'd like to. So I hope that answers the question. If you have Medicare, you'll never be forced to give it up, or a particular Medicare supplement in order to get Medicaid. You can have it all. We don't always get to say this, but every once in a while you get to have your cake and eat it too. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please share it, give it a thumbs up. Help me get good information to all Floridians. Thank you very much.